All right, peace, peace, peace. Well, first and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall body and two are naturally alive. Um, yeah, man, I just want to get into this, man, because I was actually talking about this with a brother earlier, and yeah, man, about being what you call them, with our people, man, because a lot of times too, with our people, because I was just reading Sirach 22 earlier, and I was just talking about actually a brother of mine, is somebody he knows is going, is really suffering, mentally, man, but real, mental health, issues, man. And that's a lot of people, but that's what a lot of people, our people are going into, man. Going through, man. Is sick in the mind, sick spiritually, man. So let's get this Isaiah 1:5 because, that's why. But I was telling them, listen, that was part one of that, not all of it, but that was a big reason, a curse that was playing on our people that during 28, which we're going to get. But I really want to go into this, man. But it says why? Because our people are struggling out here, man. Our people are going through it out here, man. Seriously, it's real life, man. Mentally. It says why should we be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart is faint. So yeah, the whole head is sick, man. People a lot of times too. Our people are this ain't right, man. It just isn't right, man. That's why we're not in our right state of mind, man. Because our mind isn't where isn't that's why Sarai says this, man. Our mind is not to our husband's mind, man. We don't have a godly mind, but that's what the Most High Yahshua, come in the word. That's why he says, Paul said in Romans, the Most High Yahshua said in Romans that you need to renew your mind. I was just talking about that with somebody earlier, learn what you unlearned and things that you did learn before you came in the word, before you came in the faith, that lines up with the word. Even being faithful and being obedient, that'll only increase in it, man, in this walk. But let's grab this to Ecclesiastes chapter also on Sirach chapter 13 real quick. No, that's not 13. It has I have a wife after thy mind. Let's grab that. Actually, it is 13, I believe. Or is that wife after thy mind? Or is it at? No. Oh man, where's that at? It's all right. I know it's somewhere. Oh God, where's it at? It's all good. I don't have to get it, but it's just all has I have a wife after thy mind. But yeah, because I don't want to keep y'all. My bad, I was trying to find it, but it's all good. But yeah, man, I just want to get into this. Let's get inside Sirach 22 though, real quick, man, because yeah, because I want to go into this, man. Because yeah, Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 22 and verse 13, it says, talk not much, because I want to look at this in a spiritual aspect as well, because we're gonna look at this as in different ways, man, about to being stricken with madness, man, because yeah, not only with that mentally, but also too because me personally, my family has history, deep history, I'm pretty sure y'all brothers and sisters too, of bipolar or schizophrenia, dementia, all that stuff, man. Those are curses from the Most High House on our people for our disobedience, but also too that madness as well deals with foolishness as well, because us being foolish, and that Deuteronomy 28 was actually prophetic as well, which we about to get about how our people just how people just interact, man. We just the Public Enemy song, Night of 11 bass heads, man. On the intro, they uses it uses a speech from Minister Farrakhan, and Minister Farrakhan is pretty much saying, listen, our people, like, we forgot our God, we lost, like, we forgot who we are, and like, by the looks of it, how we act, man, we done lost our minds. And that's very true, man. Like, and that's a good song too, man. Like, Night of the Living Bassheads, because that's during the rise of the crack era, and actually too, we're in actually more. And then let me just say this as well, man, as an aside, because like the brother sent me firstborn said, yes, like, things like, of course, with slavery, things of that nature. Like, listen, our people are still, like, we still see the aftermaths of that. But like, I was be honest now, man, our people now, this current generation and generations past, like these past 30 plus years, or at past 30, 40 plus years, we're more impacted by, like, the crack era, like, that late 70s, or like the early 80s when the crack hit. That's what really, like, what how we're affected. Like, listen, of course, is there elements of, like, slavery and things of that nature that we still, like, that still are, like, our people still suffer from. Yeah, of course, that dynamic is there, but we're more like, the crack epidemic. Our people is more affected by that in this current time. So, but but more importantly, we're just, like, we done, like, I'm saying that on the natural tip, but more importantly, it's been happening throughout, our history as a people, man. This our disobedience to Most High Yahushua, man. Like, that's Jacob's trouble, man. Like the brother Akawar said, when we stop having faith and following the Most High Yahushua, we're in trouble, man. Like, rejecting the word of the Most High Yahushua, like, not following their word, like not following the word. Yeah, we're in trouble. Like Achan or Acon from Joshua, man, his name means trouble, because what did he do? He rejected the word. He rejected the command of the Lord, man. So, like, so yeah, that's why his name means trouble, man. Because there'll be a height of Jacob's trouble, of course, that we always talk about. But yeah, man, Jake been in trouble ever since we, like, he had been following the Most High and His Son, the Most High Yahushua. But that's neither here nor there. But let me grab this too about Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 13. It says, "Talk not much with a fool, and go not with him to no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble." See, like we just talked about, lest thou have trouble. Exactly. Thou shalt never be defiled with him in his fooleries. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest. And never be disquieted with madness. So yeah, exactly, man. So it says never be disquieted, like, with madness. So let's look at that, like, because we're gonna look at this. So madness is what? Foolishness in this aspect, like, and that's what our people is kind of prophetic in a way. Deuteronomy 28. Not just going to, like, we talked about, like, things, and those things, like, what we call nowadays, like, those ailments or mental, like, health issues, or, like, mental ailments put on people, like, bipolar, schizophrenia, dementia, stuff like that. Those are things, like, that Yahushua was evil spirits. Those are things that, Yahushua was healing people from. I remember watching the class from one of those camps, Iram University. They kind of mentioned that. That's very true. That's one of the things that, like, Yahushua was healing people from an evil spirit. So we call them mental issues, things like that, or, like, bipolar, dementia, schizophrenia, all that type of stuff, and more of that. That's what Yahushua was healing people from, man. Those evil spirits or spirit. So but yeah, yeah, in Deuteronomy 28, verse 28, it says, like, on that tip, but, like, let's look at this spiritually, man. This is prophetic of how just foolish our people are going to be, man. It says, "The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart." So yeah, and also too, this is this also ties into Yahushua, man. How, like, or just, and how we wouldn't follow, like, Yahushua, man, because, like, doesn't say, like, madness is, like, what we talking about right now, foolishness, and, like, and also too, like, with blindness, man, like he says in 2 Corinthians 4:4, and, like, how the Pharisees and, like, the unbelievers of Yahushua, like, they were blinded, because the Most High Yahushua didn't give them eyes to see, like, that he was the son of the Most High. It's the son of the Most High, man. That he was the way, he was the truth, he came to save us from sin and death, like, for the gospel, following the gospel, the testimony, the new covenant, and pretty much him being rejected of men. So that's kind of the blindness as well, and astonishment of heart. But yeah, but let's look at this as well on the natural tip, because I'm gonna get that, how that lines up with the testimony, because it says like, because that madness being foolishness, man. So Yeah, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. So see, yeah, let's. But that madness is too, like we just read in Sirach 22. That's dealing with foolishness. Like our people will act foolish, man. We lost all the amount, man. But but still, you still like like Halshai and Mark 6, and like in Hebrews, man, you have that compassion that those that are without, man. Because it's like that's why I even yeah that's why even verses above, it says this in verses above in Sirach. It says, we for the dead, for he hath lost the light. We for the fool, for he wanteth understanding, and make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. But the life of a fool is worse than death. So yeah, man, there's some, what is it saying? That fool, we for the fool that wanteth understanding. Because there's some people out here. I was talking about this with a brother earlier. Like it was some people, they just don't know better, man. Like some people that know better, they just don't do better. So it's like, okay, cool, you're just willfully doing that. Like no way, you're in the word or outside the word, man. Like just on the natural tip. But some people, they just don't know better, man. That's why it is like just how the upbringing, like circumstances, things of that nature. Now that's not an excuse for their behavior, their conduct. Some people just don't know better. They want to get right, but they just don't know better. Get in the way. Some people just don't care. Some people know better, but they choose not to do better. That's like, of course, like in the word and outside the word, people in general. But let's get to Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are Sodom's children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, and but to good they have no knowledge. Exactly. And that's why Sirach 20 says they're sinners that have success and good. I mean, there's many sinners that have success in evil things, man. Let me just grab that real quick. It says, Ecclesiastes also, Sirach chapter 20, verse 9, there's a sinner that hath good success in evil things. There is a gain that turns to a loss. So yeah, exactly, man. So our people are wise to do evil, man. Like, that evil, that is, and this knowledge is not having knowledge of the Most High house, man. Like, like Isaiah 1 and 3, Hosea 4 and 6, man. That not knowing Exodus 3, 4 and 6, Numbers 14, 18, who the Most High even is. And that in Jeremiah 9:24, when he says, those that know me, long suffering, merciful, gracious, long suffering, kindness. Our people don't know that, man. That's why we're moving in the foolishness that they do. And this is how we act, man. It's just like, this as collective, man, because that's why it's important for us in the word, our conduct as well, man. Because listen, me, that even goes for me. For more, I'm talking about myself as well, man. There's certain things that I have to watch what I have to do, man. And I'm not putting myself above any of our people in the word or shooting out the word, man. So just gotta watch our conduct, man. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is. It's just us in totality. It says, for my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are Saul's children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but they have no knowledge. So yeah, man. So yeah, and that just goes into that madness, man, being foolish. And here's how that, like, foolishness lines up with what we just saw. Let's read Sirach 22 and 13 again. Talk not much with a fool, and go not to him. He hath no understanding. Beware of him. Thou have trouble, and thou shalt be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him. Thou shalt find rest, and never disquieted with madness. So yeah. So then doesn't in Sirach 35 and Ezekiel 33 and First Peter goes into, I think First Peter even 4 goes into just leaving the company of the foolish, man, like the riders, the drunkards, certain people just don't hang around anymore, man. Forsake your sins and live, man, and that's where you get the rest, because Yahushua provide that rest, man. Now that's the gospel, the testimony, the new covenant, man. You get rest with that, not following that foolishness anymore, man. Yeah, but here's Matthew 23, man. That goes into that Deuteronomy 28 as well, man. That madness being foolishness, man, and in blindness as well, because that's what because then how should I call the Pharisees fools? Yeah, and that it says, ye fools and blind. Yep, see, ye fools and blind. For whether it is greater the gold or the temple that sanctified the gold. So yeah, because Yahushua was explaining to him like John 2, First Corinthians 6, man, like you are the temple, man, like pretty much, man, and that inward man, like you are the temple, man. That's what it is, man. The word is within you, man. The new covenant, the gospel, the testimony, how you act, how you behave, man. The word is in you. Also, like that was Psalm 3:14, man. Like that eunuch that's in the temple, man. Like it's that inward man. But yeah, but it says ye fools and blind, for whether greater is the gold or the temple that sanctified the gold. So yeah, man, and so yeah, that's is what it is. Also too, man, that fool, also too, fool is always goes into like there's different ways of fool. Cause fool can mean like that Matthew 5. Cause we gonna go into that Matthew 5. Cause shout out to brother send me firstborn too, like cause he goes into that fool pretty much like for one too, you just don't want to call your brother. You don't want to call like listen. Like, go around this a certain way how you treat and talk to people as well, man. You don't want to call people fools and just go around calling them stupid, dumb. I mean, natural tip, but no, just don't be pompous, pretty much. Don't be like that. Don't be condescending or be pompous to where and this goes into how you talk to your brother and your sister. This is how you talk to people. But that fool in there, like, because sometimes you might say, yo, you're like, some people are like, okay, that yeah, you're, because we just read in Jeremiah, you just said, like, like, listen, my people are stupid, but but I'm just saying this on the natural tip, this on the like, as far as like, interacting, man, like, this, like, this not giving you a leeway just to, be disrespectful to people or being like, malicious to people or being spiteful to people, man, like, being condescending or pompous as well. But, there's a balance too. But then sometimes you got to there's a balance too, because you do have stupid niggas out here. So, like, not even, like, it is what it is. But yeah, this Matthew chapter 5:22 goes into that's going to like because if you look at other translations that when it says fool, it goes to somebody like that, a brother or somebody that's like that is faithful, but you're calling them a fool, meaning they're unfaithful, they're worthless, they're son of Belial. In that instance, you'll be like you'll be like Job's friend, or be like Satan, or like Job's friend being the accuser. So let's get this Matthew chapter 5:22, which this really means, man. But I say unto you, but on natural tip is still going to how you talk to your brother, how you talk to them, how you treat them as well, man. Like and that's where that love with dissimulation comes in, man. Like a lot of times is that love is really not there. Like this is how you look, like especially in the word, man. Like that's like can't have that love of God on the seat or like that dissimulation, man. Like oh yeah, because this is my brother, things of that nature, but you really don't like him, man. You really sometimes you hate him in your heart, like so or how you talk to him, how you deal with him. Man, it has to be love, respect, even in the word, out the word, man. Like because all has to be like that love without dissimulation. But that's neither here nor there. But Matthew chapter 5:22, it says that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in the danger of the council. But whosoever say, thou fool, thou should be danger of hellfire. So let's look at this in the good news, man, because like it's going to say something else, man, because yeah, man, because in that aspect, like you're calling your brother like unfaithful, like somebody that is a faithful, unjust person, like righteous person, and you're calling them that. You're pretty much being an accuser, and like Sirach 7 says, devise not a lie against your brother, or that's just what it is. Well, let's get this Matthew 5:22 in the good news. It says, but I say unto you, but now I tell you, if you are angry with your brother, you will be brought to trial. And if you call your brother you good for nothing, pretty much a son of Belial, like it says about Samuel's sons, man, or what's it Saul? No, Eli's sons, man, sons of Belial, worthless. Like Scar from the Lion King, his name means dirt, pretty much worthless. Yeah, it says you good for nothing. You'll be brought to the council, and if your brother if you call your brother a worthless fool, you're in danger of going to the fire of hell. So yeah, exactly, man. And like the brother that sent me first one said, like hell, that ain't no Greek mythology, man. That's a real place, man. Now it's not like what they portray on movies and TV with like the devil or Satan with the pitchfork. But no, man, it's just that's not. And it's just too like we our people. I remember a sister like there's I think I mentioned this before. A sister like watch like she put a reel up. I saw this a while ago, some years ago. Oh, it's been a while now. Well, especially our people, man. Just people in general, but our people like God, you can't just like really like hell's not a joke, man. Like because a lot of people do it. Like, if there's a hell, I'm going for saying this wild, crazy joke, or like just like on the other week, man, I was on my way to work and I seen the TV show pop up. It says, "Do they serve beer in hell?" It's like, listen, man, that's not a it's nothing to joke about, man. That's neither here nor there, man. But that's where that fear of the Lord comes in. Like that's what like Romans 13:3 goes into. There's no fear of the Lord, man. A lot of people think the Lord's a joke, but anyway, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. But yeah, but it says, "But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment. Whosoever shall say to his brother, Recall, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire." So yeah, man, that's just is what it is right there, man. So, but this all goes into being madness and like being stricken with madness and foolishness, man. Like it's all ties in together. It says, "Talk not much with a fool, go not with him, of him that had no understanding, and all what you get understand." Like Proverbs says, "Beware of him, thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries, and depart from him, thou shalt find rest and never be disquieted from it." And also too, lines up with like what Proverbs says, don't make a friendship with an angry man or prideful man, because you'll just end up being like them. Because what does like Galatians says, little leaven the whole lump. Like that's is what it is. So yeah, man, hopefully this is edifying, man. Much love to y'all brothers and sisters. So peace.